Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for the last episode of BigDenoPlays, Squires of the Citadel. Failure or success, it does not matter. This is the final scenario in the 5 lantern year campaign, which is very exciting. Once again, shout out to Califax going through and updating all of my rules mistakes. Didn't do too badly in the Kingsman showdown. The Phoenix showdown, we may have missed one or two things. So I will just go through and show some of the updates that I made. So at the end of the episode of the Phoenix, in all the excitement, I forgot to actually give Iola the insanity from picking up the Phoenix finger. So I've done that. And in the last turn or two, Elle was making attacks on the Phoenix and she should have taken 2 brain damage for chatter, which I have now updated. So I've also removed insanity, whatever fighting art this guy got, crazed, which gains you an insanity every time you select a, or do a perfect hit. So because I wasn't supposed to get it. I wasn't supposed to get fighting arts at the end of the Kingsman showdown. So we made it. We made it all the way through to the end. In each instance, in all those instances, the Black Knight's the only one that I played multiple times. This has been the first run through for the Mountain Lion, for the Kingsman, and for the Phoenix. Very, very fortunate. Knowledge of the game obviously helps, but getting to this point, I'm pretty pleased with that. So if we come over here, we have the Lantern Year 5 story events to do. And this one is called Secrets. They hurt someone. So the summoning rite begins. The Squires infuse the appointed area with praise for their lord, anointing the silent lips of the stone faces with holy oils to seal their prayers for generations to come. Finally, they set to work. They have practiced these motions all their lives, scraping together the materials they have gathered. They mill, polish, smelt, and arrange and affix, archive any resources the Squires have gained. Each gains an endeavour. 3 Squires must build the bell. The other Squire may spend the endeavour on the following. Okay. So, I looked at this before, and Build the Bell says, it's grueling work, but this is the reason you've travelled so far. With the bell finished, you may either gain 1 courage, 1 understanding, or hunt XP. If you archive 25 or more resources this lantern year, you may gain 1 attribute of your choice as well. That's outrageous. Because if we count here how many resources we have, 10 and 11 is 21, plus 4 is 25. So that is most definitely good luck and not good management. And there's a number of things that kick off there. We got one of the hide, the shimmering mane, which we converted to 2 hide. We picked up the 2 tail feathers from a crit. Lots of little things. I had many opportunities to go for resources, but I didn't actually go for them. So because I didn't think I needed them. So that is a pure happenstance. So one person. So we don't need to get any survival because all of our survival will be at max from arriving at the showdown. We have an attribute of our choice for the 3 survivors that will build the bell, as well as courage or understanding or hunt XP. So if we have a look at Elle, she will definitely be building the bell and she will be taking a courage. Iola, don't think it matters too much, but she'll build the bell and she will gain a courage. And Kane will build the bell and he'll gain a courage. So all 3 of them can select a luck So all three of them will select a luck. Actually, Eola might go for an accuracy instead because she's got feral strength. And then finally, Owen gets to do one. So do we go for a weapons check? Do we go for a full armor check? He doesn't need insanity really, so I think we'll go for a full armor check because we get flung around all over the place. So we'll do that. So 1 courage, bang, and 1 luck. Very nice. L, 1 courage, which will trigger matchmaker. And bold. So we'll do our bold roll, which is here. That is an 8. Oh, she's been an absolute rampage. Settlement phase, gain a permanent strength. L, L, L. It's been my favourite. It's been my favourite. Eola, a courage. Oh, I forgot to give her a luck too. Luck's definitely to go there. So taking a courage, I think I already did that. And a luck, critting on 9s is good. Yep. Or a speed actually. Do we take a speed so we get more hits with the Fist of Hamate? Combo Master. Hits haven't been really a problem. We'll take a luck. And then everyone is departing and we will gain against the Black Knight 1 armor at every hit location. Gain. Oh, we're going to lose the 1, 2. We've lost the Black Gauntlet. And that is it. So L has an extra evasion from Rhythm Chaser, which we will put out on the board. And that's it. All right, so hunt phase. Complete. The silent bell waits for a spark of life. The Squires return directly to the base of their citadel, mounting the sky basket. The exhausted efforts jerkily heave them upwards. Free of the single-minded obligation, their minds flood with doubt. If any Squire has filled all their suspicion milestones, resolve their revelations. If all Squires filled in their suspicion milestones, resolve the final revelation. We did not resolve all of them. So, Squire campaign revelations, we have Owen and Elle. So let's do Owen first. Owen reveals that Elle dyes her hair red to make the others a target of the Guardian's ire. Furthermore, her jet black hair belies her familial bond to Iola, the only other Squire with black hair in the Citadel. Owen confronts Elle for placing her safety above even her own family's. Owen crows that such a breach of trust is in clear violation of the virtues that would invite Elle into the inner sanctum. Owen turns away from the others, licking his lips while drinking in Elle's burning shame and heartbreak. Owen's a dickhead. Eola's revelation. Eola has witnessed Owen expire too many times to believe his peevish excuses of near misses. Searching her hazy childhood memories, she finds that Owen looks much the same now as he does even in her earliest recollections. How is that possible? How long has he lived? She fears Owen's familiarity of the inner sanctum. Eola confronts Owen, who dismisses her concerns as mere vicissitudes of memory. He claims that piety gives him special dispensation to access the inner sanctum. Eola knows it is a lie. That is it. We don't get to read any others. So, the showdown phase. Far above, the maddened barking of the Guardian is a familiar refrain. Although the summoning rite has begun, many generations will pass before the tolling of the bell. Once more, they must face their Guardian in honourable combat. How strong it grows with a steady regimen of exercise. The Squires exchange a final furtive look and then plunge ahead. Ba-ba! We did it. We made it to the final battle. Well done us. Terrain and deployment, we use a level 2 Black Knight setup, so I'll just load that up to make sure I've got that all correct. Done, as shown, any unoccupied space. Perfect. We have L, we have Kane, we have Eola, and we have Owen, the little chump. We will arrive. And so we have lots and lots and lots of survival to spend. Here's our showdown board. It is all unrevealed. Now there is a change in the, so we'll place out our champions. I think we're gonna rush. Yes, so if we go over here, so we have a new addition to the rules, which is delightful. So we remove the death blow location from the thing, and then we have accuracy, unsteady, spry, red preference. We have a special rule on this particular mission, which is special. When the monster loses a toughness token, it gains a damage token. So there's 6 toughness tokens up here right now, which you can't see, and 1 accuracy and 1 damage. So losing a toughness token gains it a damage token. Could be problematic. Could be problematic. And then we have this one, unsteady. Jagged debris litters the ground. Survivors on spaces with rubble terrain cannot spend survival. That is such a cool rule. Changes the context of this game. I love it. So I think we probably still do use the bell at least once. So this is where we'll deploy as follows. All right, so the only rule that I have not utilized is actually revealing the tiles. So I'll just review that. That's in the very start of the thing. The Black Knight Citadel, shining a lantern. A survivor adjacent to a face-down Citadel tile may spend an activation to reveal it. So we're ready to go. We go first because it's a Nemesis encounter. So Owen is going to start by revealing this tile. Great. Nothing. And then Owen is going to spend a survival to surge. And he is going to ring that bell, ring that bell. He rolls a 2, which is the only one that's bad. You wallop the bell, it swings erratically, and then it returns with shocking speed. Suffer 2 damage to the head location, which goes down to 1, and knock back 1 away from this terrain. So, knockback, he smashes into this and suffers collision, which knocks that and does a damage to his, and he stands back up, and does a damage to his waist. Well, at least he's, at least he's there. So he'll then spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move over to there. We'll try again with Eola. 1, 2, 3. Actually, do we give someone's weapon deadly too? Imagine that, Fellbrand, deadly too. How good would that be? We wouldn't need to worry about strength then, for sure. So, all right, I'm actually going to start swinging. So we'll do L first. So she has her magnum knives. Oh, I haven't shuffled this deck, so we should shuffle that. Or have I shuffled his AI deck? Remembering that we have Oath, so we could remove tokens should we need to. Owen sucks, by the way. Just a casual idiot that he is. Alright. Yeah, so Elle's going to swing. She's got her Magnum Knives. She's accuracy 1. Which means they hit on a... Should I do Fellbrand first so I can get an evasion token on him? Yes, I should. Kane will go first. Kane is accuracy 0, so he's rolling 6s to hit. He rolls an 8 and a 5, which is 1 hit, and it reveals, the polished codpiece. If we do a wound, we perform a basic action targeting the attacker. Not ideal. Strength 9, plus 1 is 10. Sharp. 4 is that not a wound? He's toughness 16. Yep, that's not a wound. Real shame. Fellbrand, when you wound the monster, it gains a -1 evasion token. Boo. So I guess we'd probably swing again. 1 hit, that's with a surge, obviously. No perfect hits. So 1 hit. There's a parry location. So we are critting with this weapon on an 10, 9, 8. So we need an 8 on the yellow dice. It's a critical. Woo! So that is an interesting one. Critical wound. Your blow penetrates both the black guards, the knight guard, and armor. The monster loses a +1 toughness token. Boom. However, when it loses a toughness token, it gains a damage token. Boom. And then we do 2 wounds because of devastating. 1, 2. And then the monster suffers a -1 evasion token because of that. Good job, Kane. Kano. No deflection today. Hell. So she can now swing with her black Magnum Knives. Oh, actually, she doesn't have to be close, does she? She probably doesn't want to be close. Yeah, she'll go there. From here to here. And she will throw her Magnum Knives with their range 5. Deadly Savage. So she hits on 6s normally, 5s from the evasion, 4 for her accuracy. That is 1 perfect hit and 3 total hits. So on a perfect hit, she has Mighty Strike and Precision 1. Daggers and Swords gain Precision 1. So she gets a perfect hit. She gets automatic critical on one of these locations. She gets to choose which one. Automatic critical. All survivors in the same Citadel tile as the monster are knocked down. The monster gains a -1 speed token. Archive this hit location. Yep. So we will do an automatic critical to the unarmored right elbow thanks to Piercer and Precision 1. He gains a -1 speed token and we archive that hit location. And that does a wound. Boom. And then we are critting on 9s because it's deadly, 8s because she has luck, and she's +1 strength, +2 strength, oh my god, she's awesome. She's so good. So she's strength 12 is the thing, and he's got 5 toughness tokens. So she needs a 3 or higher to wound. And we'll do this location first, which has +2 luck to wound with daggers or katars. Yep, so we'll just see what we roll, see if it matters. That is an 8, so that's a critical. Roll 1d10. On a 6+, you shatter the monster's neck guard. What's a 5? We don't. The monster loses a -1 toughness token. Gain an iron. Archive this hit location. So we don't do that because we didn't roll 6+, but we did do a wound. And then this one, can we crit? It's a critical. Good start from L. Full move the monster. No, that's not happening. The Black Knight crashes backwards. All survivors in the same Citadel tiles of the monster are knocked down. Not happening. Roll 1d10 on a 5+. The impact, no, just sinters a twisted relic, gain an iron. So that's another wound. L's on a rampage. Rampage! That's from Archer, by the way, if you don't get that reference. She would have gained a survival from that perfect hit. Let's strike while the iron's hot. 7, 6, and 1. 2 hits. Boom. A super dense location, the polished knee guard, and the cloaked buttocks. So we have sword specialist, so we can roll and then decide which one we want to apply it to first. So that's a 2, which would be a failure, I think. Yes, because she is strength 3 plus the wound 7. 2 is 15. So we will do that on the wound with the cloaked buttocks, which means we have no effects. And then the polished knee guard, that's a 5, which is just a wound, so there's no failure reaction there. L, you saucy minx, you. Eola, 1, 2, 3, straight on. She'll swing with the Fist of Hammer. Or do we give her Everburn and then swing with the Fist of Hammer? Yeah, why not? We'll surge. We'll use the Fist of Hammer. Sorry, we'll use the Everburn to make it sharp and deadly. Fist of Hammer, 2 speed, hitting on a 5+. That's a 9 and a 9. She has no more Timeless Eye. She could have just had 2 perfect hits from Combo Master. Black Guard's Belt and Mustachioed Helm. If your courage is less than 3, it is not. So we're fine. She's courage 7. Okay, so that's first strike, so we have to do that one first. We didn't roll a perfect hit, so Club Specialist does nothing. There's no critical on that one, so we'll just roll to wound that one. We are sharp though, so brown is the thing, so that's 10. So we do a wound with the Fist of Hammer and the Mustachioed Helm. And then this one we critical with Deadly. What did we choose? A luck, yep. So we're Deadly 2, which means 10, 9, 8, 7 from our luck. That's a 10. Persistent Injury Unleashed. The monster is overwrought, howling with dismay. It gains a +1 damage token. However, we get +1 speed. Permanent. Because it doesn't say token. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So that's the end of our turn. Did I remember to do the wound there? I don't think I did. I'll go check that. All right, it's the monster's turn. That was a good first round. So we have no surges available, unfortunately. But we do have some dashes, but let's see what the monster does. So is there a basic action? Is there anything? No. Survivor suffering knockback? No. No. Nope, so he's not doing a basic action at the start of his turn or anything. All right, Untrained Slice. The monster hefts its sword like a club, oblivious to the sharp edge. The closest threat in range. We will make it Cane. Move and attack target. So 3 speed goes down to 2 speed. Accuracy is 2+, which goes, with 2+ because the accuracy, and Cane has no evasion. So he's hitting on a 2+. He rolls an 8 and a 9, so he successfully hits twice. The 2 locations are the waist and the body, and the damage is 3 + 3, so 6 each. 6 to the waist, 6 to the legs. Yucky. After damage, bash and knock back 4. So bash, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is another damage point to the waist. Oops, wonderful. Is that literally all I have to do for him? Because he's going to get shit kicked out of him. I'm just trying to think if I've actually missed anything. I don't think I have. I don't think he gets another basic action or something. He didn't have a Elastima statue. Thing. Great. How good's that situation? Great. One relatively straightforward card. I think we'll do L again. Not L, sorry, Eola. And I think she will do the same thing as she just did, which is surge to give herself sharp and deadly too. And then she'll swing with the Fist of Hamate. So she's hitting on a 4+ because of the evasion token in play. That's a 7 and a 3. So strength for Eola. It's sharp. See what she rolls. 5 and 4 is 9, so that is a critical, but it is not a not a critical, but it is a wound. So there. Oh, I just realised that L has Savage. So she should have got Savage on another wound or two on those Magnum knives. Oh my God, that is just Rampage territory. I'm going to just add an extra wound now. If adjacent, perform smash, target the attacker. So we are going to smash her. Let's go this way and see if we can throw her off the cliff. So she's definitely getting smashed. Is it going off the cliff though? Oh, it's not going to go off the cliff. So smash, she is going to bounce, knock back 8. So that is 1, 2, 3. So our 8 has now become 12, which means we have 9 left. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. She's fallen off the edge and she's got -4 to her scramble to survive roll. Scramble to survive. Ah. It's a 4. She rolls a 0. Oh, she's dead. Eola, you did a wonderful job, but now you're dead. Dead. Okay. So Owen is going to encourage Kane, and he's going to stand up, and he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 into the rear, where he is going to swing with his Fellbrant. He's got an accuracy, so 7 and a 4, that's 2 hits, no perfect hits. I forgot the speed that Eola had, so that's fine. She should have had an extra speed from that persistent injury. There is 2 failure reactions here, which seems fine. This is sharp, devastating, wound. So I can't remember what I'm critting on, but it's like 8's definitely a crit. Critical wound, cancel all reactions until the end of your attack. Devastating, 1, 2. And cancel this reaction. Critical, the monster gains a -1 token. 1, 2. Surge. He's -1 evasion, so we're hitting on like anything. An 8 and a 7. An impervious hit location. There is a shockwave, fine. Sword specialist, we get to choose which one we want. It's a critical. We'll take this tattered cape, doesn't do a wound. The unarmored paw. 3 and 1, did we fail that? Let me think. Sharp, devastating, 9, 10, plus 4. Ah, we failed. Could you believe it? Perform shockwave. Place the monster in the center of the most occupied tile. All survivors on that tile suffer monster level damage to the leg and bash. So we can dash away with L, which I think we will. What a shame. 1 wound there would have been, he's almost dead. Oh, it's great stuff. Elle's gonna do it anyway. She's gonna dash away. She was dashed to here. So he lands on this tile. He turns everything to rubble. That's a cool one. I haven't actually seen a shockwave before. So everyone suffers monster level damage. All survivors replace all crumbling terrain. Yep, so 2 damage to the legs. L doesn't suffer it. Okay. 1, 2. 1. Both are knocked down. Does Owen stand up? He does not. Elle is going to throw her daggers at the Black Knight, the Magnum knives. Oh, I was just going to say, you may hit once automatically. Yeah, that's fine. She hits 3 times. No perfect hits. Failure, inverted knee joint. Oh, a parry. Okay, so we can roll our thing and see what we get. So she has a luck plus deadly. So she's critting on 8s. We get to roll first and see. It's a 4. So we'll do that over-eager parry, which is a reflex. All survivors in the same Citadel tiles, the monster suffer bash. Inverted knee joint. Plus 2 luck to wound this with a dagger. Critical. Another -1 movement token. If you attacked with a melee weapon, it is a melee weapon. No, it's thrown. Okay. But it's a critical, which is savage, so it does 2 wounds. And if she does a wound here, it's game over. What does she need to roll? She's strength 3 plus 10. She needs a 5 plus or a critical. Come on, Elle. Never in doubt. A critical. She gets 3 insanity. That was a very straightforward final battle, unfortunately, for the brave Black Knight. Devastating, savage, too good. Victory! Done. Remove unarmored neck. Victory or defeat. Conclusion. Once more, the Guardian rests. Even in its torpor, nothing dares breach its domain, and the Squires endure under its auspices. When the moment is right, they will ring the bell, summoning faithful others to sate the Guardian's singular need for battle. And that's it! Victory! The Black Knight campaign, a lot of fun, enjoyed it. The survivors, great models too, I might add. So we will be adding those to the collection of survivors that we use in normal games of Kingdom Death. A couple of little dagger wielders there, which is cool. How do I feel about the campaign? How do I feel about it? It was awesome. Great the slightly different feel on a couple of the fights, like the mountain lion in particular was probably a highlight. That was a very different experience with a white line. The Black Knight's a lot of fun. I think the survivors that we had there, the weapons in particular, the Fellbrand, those are just very, very powerful weapons. So I think that makes the experience very, very straightforward. Magnum knives as well, awesome. If you didn't pick up Everburn and didn't make the Magnum knives, that would make the last two showdowns a lot trickier. So there's probably some correct choices along that way, which, as always in Kingdom Death, you know, I think the expectation is that you are going to fail and then succeed. So just fortunate that I'm a little fluff bunny who wanted to build an Everburn. So plans for me next. So the next experience I'll be going through is the normal campaign. Actually, no, we'll do Kalenian Butcher next, I think. Kalenian Butcher. So the Kalenian Butcher will be another showdown similar to that, where you have a basic set of survivors that have equipment already, and you beat it. If you beat it, you get to add the strain milestone to your campaign, which is cool. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That was, and if we're successful in defeating the Butcher, I have got him painted, ready to go. I've just got to finish off the last survivors. So if we get that done, then we will go into a full campaign, which will include the Frog Dog and the Black Knight in a normal setup, and we'll see how that runs. We might actually do a video on setting up a campaign. Bra Mithra did one recently, which I thought was really, really good. So I might literally set up a campaign here. And yeah, we'll go from there. Hope you enjoyed this run through. Thanks again to Califax for picking up my mistakes. Everyone watching along. I'll catch you on the next episode. Big Deno out.